Oh shit. Okay, well, things continue to get really interesting in this video as Trump happens to be getting volunteers from Russia to help their war against the EU. Hey guys, and welcome back to the only professional Hearts of Iron 4 viewer on YouTube. Technically, all of you guys are also Hearts of Iron 4 viewers, but you really gotta watch a lot of this shit. Let's just say also, if there was an esport for HOI4 viewing, I'd be carrying the team on my back. So today, we will be watching the US versus the European Union. Man, this is definitely gonna be an interesting comment section, that's for sure. The EU has unified in 2017. Of course, there are some countries that have chosen just to kind of watch. Because starting off here, this country is a lot more powerful than the US. Yeah, Donald Trump's gonna have a lot of catching up to do. But a huge factor we've got to consider are all the possible enemies the EU might face. Someone like Russia could obviously be a huge threat. Even the UK, Turkey, who knows what could happen in Africa. We're starting off with no factions because I kind of wanted these teams to form organically. That'll be pretty exciting to watch. Also, I have no idea why South Sudan isn't a country. They just apparently don't exist. Oh god, what did you guys do this time? On a side note, Europeans, I hope you guys enjoy your new overlord. So have fun. It actually looks like the first conflicts taking place are for the Caribbean. I guess that makes sense. This is the closest territory they have to each other. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Europe's not gonna have a good time with this naval battle. Although they've got reinforcements coming. Actually, let's check on that. All right, yeah, so the US is looking pretty good, as expected. They should be fine, right? Ooh, I'm not exactly sure. I think they might. Well, there's definitely gonna be a lot of battles in the sea. Real quick, I can't guarantee we're actually gonna see a peace treaty. It might happen, but I doubt it. I don't think the EU is gonna take over all of the US or vice versa, but we'll still be able to figure out exactly who was on top at the end. It seems like here in the very beginning, the US is just trying to protect the Caribbean, which is smart. I mean, we don't want the Europeans to do their own island hopping strategy, because apparently that works. I'm noticing a lot of EU ships get destroyed right off the bat. They should probably stop with these naval invasions. Yeah, because for the most part, these Americans are getting really close to taking all these islands. That's gonna be a problem, although you do still have northern South America. Oh, and let's also not forget about this island, south of Newfoundland. That'd actually be a very good spot to attack New York from. I would think Mexico would be the best ally for the Europeans. That way they can get a jumping off point in North America. Although, they might have to figure out how to get around that barricade they're building. Oh, yep, they're using it. They're using it pretty good. This actually might be the most interesting Caribbean game we've ever seen in HOI4. That's sad. I was just talking about this island, and I have no idea how they have this many troops on it. Shouldn't they be starving? Wow, this part of the world that I almost never look at is just blowing up everywhere. Very interesting strategy there, Trump. I hate to break it to you, but there's only like one left. Oh, okay. Well, this might be a problem. At least we don't have to worry about the thousands of wars that happen on this continent that really don't matter that much. While the Swiss are being Swiss, they have formed their Swiss Protection League. Yep. I don't know who the fuck they're gonna protect. All right, I'm starting to notice a theme here. Canada, do you have something to tell us? I mean, I'm from California, so I would understand. Now, this is an unexpected problem that I didn't account for. I forgot that North Korea is gonna do North Korean things. They're gonna declare war on South Korea, which might possibly pull them all into a war with China. Again, I don't think the US would have much to worry about in North America. Obviously, that would still be really bad. You don't want this. It's 2019, and for some reason, communism is having the greatest comeback of all time. Canada, Ukraine, which haven't switched over completely yet, Kazakhstan, as well as Brazil is starting to get close. So it's only a matter of time. And to top it all off, we now have war in the Korean Peninsula again. This should be fun. All right, something really strange is going on in this mod. Why is North Korea dealing with a surge of progressives? Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Oh my god, I almost missed this. How did the US get these islands in the Mediterranean? Something really bad is happening. Oh yeah, okay, well the European Navy is just falling apart. That, for many reasons, is really bad. However, I think it should be fine. You guys still have a massive army advantage. Where the hell did you guys get all these? Russia, by the way, is starting to do some stuff. Putin immediately took out Mongolia, and there it is. I wasn't sure if China was actually gonna defend North Korea. Now they kind of have to. So obviously, this is very bad for the Americans. They were just starting to win their war against the EU. I don't think they will anymore though. And here's some even worse news. I was wondering if this was gonna happen. I kind of just disregarded it because I was like, no, why would the Europeans join something called this? We also have the North American Federation, started with South Korea as well. Unfortunately, I think they might be the only North American nation joining because Canada probably doesn't like you very much. Actually, now that I think about it, they might also be getting a little friendly with the Chinese here soon. Oh my God, it doesn't even matter. I knew the British were gonna play a big role like this. And of course, they would just never side with the EU. Well, anyways, thanks for playing. Thanks for your support, but I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna get massacred. Well, I guess that mainly depends if the Europeans can get to Ireland, which they haven't yet, but they seem to be doing okay over here. So here's what this world's looking like. It's very interesting. I'd still have to say the EU probably has a pretty massive advantage. This is getting crazy. I don't understand how this is happening. Mexico's now also going communist. I guess you could say they're about to seize the means of all the drugs. Yeah, I've been noticing the Americans have just been casually sending like 100 ships inside of the Mediterranean. That's nice. They're never gonna land a naval invasion over here though. But at the same time, that is exactly what might save the British. We'll see, but they seem to be doing actually okay over here. Yeah, the EU has been trying so hard to get these islands back, which I don't blame them. It's gotta be kind of terrifying just to see all these divisions miles away from your coastline. Wow, Bolivia just spreading socialism in South America. I saw this war, I didn't mention it. They just took out 2 countries at once. Yeah, China, by the way, if you could just send some of your ships over. Yeah, the Europeans are getting their ass kicked right now. Please come help them out. Holy crap, they've already landed. This is kind of odd. They've landed against a German leader once again. Anyways, this D-Day is not gonna go very well. They don't have enough divisions here. And there's another friend for you guys, which that should help a little bit. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but you know, with the British at war with the EU and everything, it kind of explains why this dude's here. Okay, the Slavic Union of Bosnia is going after the Kingdom of Albania. This game has been pretty insane in terms of ideologies. Wow, that was a really quick war. Anyways, I mean to say, can you guys just form Yugoslavia again? I'm pretty sure you guys all hate each other. I'm just saying, it would fix the border war. Oh shit. Okay, well, things continue to get really interesting in this video as Trump happens to be getting volunteers from Russia to help their war against the EU. That's kind of interesting. And once again, a second D-Day will fail. They've got to just flood in the units. Even then, I don't think it's gonna be enough. I'm just saying. There is now 4 communist nations in the New World alone. Canada, Mexico, Venezuela, obviously, and Brazil. I apparently missed the notification where Indonesia and Australia got into it. I'm shocked that Australia is actually being invaded right now. Little do they know, they have much bigger things to fear than just an Australian army. Uh-oh. Okay, just keep this in mind. This is actually a way bigger mistake than it might seem. Holy crap. Well, that was not what I was expecting. Not this fast, at least. Oh my God, did the Americans not have any divisions? No way. I don't think they have anything back in North America. Well, first of all, he doesn't really have that many in the first place. He only has 27. I'm thinking a lot of those unsuccessful naval invasions have really, yeah, obviously took a toll on his military. Well, this is it. I think this is over, especially if China or the EU can come help out over here. I mean, who knows, because the Chinese are kind of preoccupied right now with Japan. Looks like they're doing okay over here. The Korean Peninsula, by the way, hasn't changed at all. It's barely moved. I don't think it has. Maybe one province. Yeah, I can't believe this is happening. I really didn't think Mexico would have this big of a role. I thought they potentially would act as a distraction. Had no idea they would single-handedly take out all of the US though. I didn't even realize just how bad India wanted the North American Federation to win. There's a couple people that capitulated, but before that, they had volunteers in every single country. Whereas Putin, on the other hand, kind of gave up a long time ago. Yeah, he stopped with just the US. Here we go, Treaty of Seoul. China took 5 states, Mexico took 33. Wow. Also, Guatemala was annexed. Okay, first of all, I've got to point out these borders right here. Mexico has decided to revive the Confederate States, but they're communist now. The Confederate Socialist States. All right, that seems a little weird. Wow, and I'm actually okay with this. The European Union have puppeted my home state of California, as well as, of course, they put the Terminator back in charge. I'm sure there's lots of T-1000s running around. As well as there's now communist states in England, Wales, Scotland, and Ireland. Most of those have also been puppeted by Mexico. So yeah, they obviously had most of the war score. Anyways, here's one final look at the factions. The EU actually just left the Chinese Union of Socialists, which makes sense, they were conservative. Yeah, it's kind of tough to say if they won or not. I mean, they won because of a lot of their friends. They were definitely on their back foot at the end there. Kind of tough to say. It's a little bit of a coin toss. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And as always, big thanks to my Patreon supporters: Franco is Thick, Leather Daddy Lennon, Matthew Rembish, Free Cruise, Swiss Argo, Jake Paul's My Daddy, Tyler, Jason Wright, Sean Spillman, Jen's the Love Disc, Matthew King, Roosfurication, Matthew E, Jungkook's Bay, Elijah Senpai, Wyone, and Elfie C.